fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
Baseball is back, and the first pitch is on Netflix. The New York Yankees, led by seven-time All-Star Aaron Judge, head to the San Francisco Bay to take on Rafael Devers' San Francisco Giants. This season kicks off with one exclusive opening night game. Watch MLB Opening Night, the New York Yankees versus the San Francisco Giants, live on Netflix. Wednesday, March 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific.
Instagram teen accounts have automatic protections for what teens see and who can contact them, plus time management tools. And Instagram will continue adding built-in safety features to help create age-appropriate experiences. Learn more about teen accounts and Instagram's ongoing work to protect teens online at instagram.com/teen accounts.
And we're in the building. No, thanks for tapping in to our Monday night NBA Weekly podcast. I'm here with the fellas, per usual, with the homies from also Fans First Sports Network. Was in the Detroit Pistons post-game podcast. My boy B False in the building, 313 in the house. What up, B False? How you doing, man?
Not much, man. I can't complain.
Everything good? I mean, podcast be short, man. I be giving y'all a chance to say what's up, how the week gone. Nobody takes advantage of the opportunity to have the whole platform. I do got one guy I can count on, my boy Ricky Swade, with frustrated Chicago sports fan representing the Bulls with his boy Zeke. Also, they here represent sports, life, and hip hop. Great follow them. Check out those different things. Yeah, but Rick, what's up with you, man? Let me count the words you say, man. I know you got something to say.
I'm waiting in line for these Hove tickets, man. I'm counting pennies. I might pick up another job, pick up another shift. You know what I'm saying? You know, Hove, let a brother in for the discount. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, he went from selling out the Garden to selling out Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, man. Everything cool, man. I'm looking at 313 zone, A-Cup Jr. looking like a looking nice.
I was gonna bring that up, but nah, y'all boy bought out too. Shout out to Jeremiah Spears.
Yeah.
15 and 15, something like that.
They from Joliet.
They don't play that. They don't play that out there.
No, you don't.
Hey, man, he didn't go to Chicago at all.
Nah, Joliet.
Got fam out there.
Yeah, he probably got fam in the city.
Got to.
I bet he was probably giving cats the business on whatever playgrounds y'all wrecking on. We got real quiet then. Let me see. I'm just, okay, Joliet. I knew y'all knew that. I just thought it had a high school listed. Oh, no, that's his brother. His brother already in the league. Little bro already in the league.
Little bro already in the
Oh, he's older? He look, I mean, the oldest look young as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the younger kid look young too. But
Yeah.
and my man, I know little words. My boy Zeke in the house. Zeke, what's happening, man?
Not much.
Little word.
See, just a salute.
I was about to get about 3 weeks left in the regular season, ready for the playoffs, man. Maybe the Bulls to make a final push. You know what I'm saying?
Play in. So,
man, y'all frustrated Chicago sports fan founder always seem to tap in at the time we doing the show, but don't never tap in on the show no more. I guess he said, I'm done with that NBA work. But man, baseball starts this week. We talked about and put out a new show potential talking about baseball, but of course, y'all out there, OGs know how young fellas do, man. You got to stay on these guys.
Need a date, man. Just need a date, man.
The date is baseball grade start on Wednesday.
Hey, man, Joker's looking at NCAA. You got NBA. I mean, man, so much. You know, you got whole tickets you trying to buy. I mean, it's only so much your brain can handle right now. You know.
That is true, Rick. I won't hold it against you, man. I won't hold it against you. But yeah, man. No, Joliet ain't close pay. Come on, get out of here, man.
See,
Joker.
he gonna let it be known.
Yeah. He got in his feelings about that because it's the crib. I get it. But yeah, man. Man, we're gonna talk about this week in the NBA. March Madness has been crazy thus far, though. I feel like we owe that a small shout out anyway. Down to the Sweet 16. The Big Ten, UCLA lost last night. They could have had 7. They got 6 out of 16 teams in the Sweet 16.
I mean, when you have 17 teams in the conference, Big Ten, it's not Big 11. Think about it. They got UCLA and USC and all that. It's too much.
But it's super conference. I mean, I bet the SEC got about the same amount.
Yeah, they probably do. But no Big Ten team has won the NCAA since, and this is Tate. This is your wheelhouse. 2000, Michigan State with Cleves and
the
Flintstone.
Yeah, Tom Izzo. Last, I brought that up last night because Joker was talking about Tom Izzo is a great coach, and I think he is a great coach, right? He is. They're talking about some of the coaches need to be fired. And my person I was talking to was talking about, man, Izzo just won chips. I said, man, last time Izzo won a chip was 2000. I said, Izzo like the Mike Tomlin of coaching college basketball.
But he's somebody whose job is solidified to he calls it quits. You can't.
Well, that was the same thing with Tomlin. He stepped down. Yeah, but you can't fire Izzo. But they talking about getting rid of Herbert Davis ass.
Izzo getting a statue, B-Falls? I know that. Sure.
Okay. Right next to Magic.
Damn, Izzo gonna be up there next to Magic?
I mean,
no, I get it. Yeah.
That team has been solidified as a tournament.
Yeah, that's a blue blood.
They beat Zion and Barrett that one year. He always get them boys ready. He don't be getting the top prospects.
And they send them to the league. They send them jokers to the league. He got a little NBA.
No one and done.
Zebo was one and done, though.
Well, he did a couple, like Jaren Jackson, I think was, but look at Draymond Green, the career he didn't carve. Like he was a 2nd round pick, I want to say.
Yeah, he was.
He was pick 35 in the 2nd round of the 2012 draft, something like that.
Bulls, right?
No, the Bulls
draft.
No,
they said
they could have had him. They skipped.
I think Tibbs was saying he should have drafted him or something.
That's probably part of the reason Mark Jackson got fired because he wasn't playing Draymond Green. They brought in Steve Kerr. Kerr found a role for him, and Draymond found arguably a Hall of Fame career just latching on to the right team, averaging 8 and 5 and 4.
Latching on like a tick.
But yeah, man. So March Madness. So all right, I know Rick, Arizona. I know. I saw you in the Slack chat, kind of flexing early against St. Mary's. Who the hell y'all playing?
Utah State.
Yeah.
Utah State. Yeah. Sam Merrill's alone. He got a statue at Utah State. He getting one.
Sam.
Utah State. How you look when you go to Utah State, B-Falls? That hurt her with the Maryland.
Yeah. No, I get that. I'm just saying that's the Doogie Howser look.
Okay, I see.
Let me stop before I get canceled. Y'all bring that out of me.
Whoa, big pause. No, for the culture. But yeah, we last week we had what? Doogie Howser, who was my other? Oh, Screech. Yeah, Screech.
Yeah.
Nah, so with that being said right there, Doogie Howser and Screech, I at least got to give Sam Merrill Zach Morris, though.
You making them too cool now.
I mean, the look, though. He the best shooter of all of them and defender, too. He's Zach. He lead that bunch.
Herder might be up there with Zion. I ain't never heard of Sam Merrill standing in front of nobody.
Them guys, though, that line.
Amongst that line. All right.
That line.
I guess I'll concede to that.
Yeah, not many lines, but that line. But no, I believed in Herder a lot coming out of Maryland, man, because, his local kid was playing and hitting threes. I mean, because my director at the time at work, he was a Maryland alum, and name drop, cool with Kevin Plank and stuff. He used to come by the office and stuff. Y'all know Kevin Plank?
No.
Before my time.
He a director for U of A or something? Under Armour? Yeah.
There you go.
Under Armour guy.
Owner, see.
Autumn Nike, right up under there.
There's a footrest, right.
Exactly. Hold my chair mat down so it don't keep up. Yeah. Right. But nah, man. Herder was a baller like that. Though. I thought he was going. Man, he's made to the NBA. He's had a decent career. I mean,
Like what? 8 years now?
yeah, he's been around a minute. He ain't going nowhere.
Right.
He just got to go to the bench in the playoffs in the fourth quarter. But great shooter. Yeah, I like Herder. None again. But fellas, we're gonna tap in. Oh, and I want to know everybody pick. Rick, I know you got Arizona. Zeke, who you got winning the tournament? Is your team still alive, or have your team already been upset? So they
Must be
out
Florida.
already. It must be Florida, yeah.
I didn't even do a bracket this year. I usually do a bracket. I didn't even do one this year.
Okay, yeah. I see. I only do one bracket. I don't believe it on Joe. On this bracket, I did
Man,
this.
I hate that.
You know what I mean? Like Joker brag about
do a
that
bracket.
bracket.
If you can maximize your opportunity to make some bread, I get it, but it is kind of annoying to do it. To have to root this way and that way.
Yeah, it is, man.
My Final Four is still intact right now.
Who you pick, B-Falls?
I got Duke winning it all, which I reluctantly had to do that, but I got Duke and Houston on one side.
I got Duke and Houston.
And then I got Arizona and Michigan.
I got Michigan. I think I got Arizona losing to who would Arizona play as we go forward?
They play
But after, I think I got them beat Arkansas.
Purdue.
I might have losing to Purdue. Them bigs and the Brendan Smith, Big Ten bias. You know.
That usually burns me, but yeah, I feel the Big Ten.
No, are they in the same size as Michigan State? I might got Michigan State going to Final Four.
See, I would like to say I did that, but I guess I got UConn beating it.
I got Michigan State. I got Michigan State in the Final Four.
State looks shaky all year. They look good now, but they look shaky all year.
Yeah,
Trust me, I didn't want Michigan I didn't like having Michigan going further than them either, but shit.
Nah, Michigan nice. If they can hit some shots defensively the I was gonna just say the big fellas work better. And the big fellas they have, along with the boy with the German name, that's a bro. Yeah, dude, the truth. And shout out to the trader, the boy that switched from Ohio State to Michigan. We forget your name now. Yeah, the guard.
I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, who the guard? Like number 12, little skinny dude. Oh, okay. But yeah, we kind of lost our Michigan flavor since June ain't been back in a minute.
See, June would have had that on the.
But yeah, man, let's go ahead and take our first break and come back and get started and talk about what's going on around the associations.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
We're going to talk about the entire NBA, but first, we're going to go into the Central Division aspect of it. We'll pull up the standings. We can take a look at the standings, and we'll go over the Bulls, the Pistons, and the Cavs week this past week. We'll go from there as far as the standings go. Let's pull the standings up, take a look, see where everybody stands right now. Right now, the Pistons are still on top of the East with a nice, comfortable lead with 12 games to play for them. They're playing right now, playing the Lakers. We got the Celtics in second. Knicks are in third, tied in the win column with the Celtics. I believe the Celtics probably got that tiebreaker too. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think they do. The Cavs 44 and 27 in fourth, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Raptors, Hawks, 76ers, and Magic with the Heat and Hornets currently the last 2 teams in the playoffs. The Bucks and Bulls, yeah, they're not at the bottom, but they're also probably outside of play-in range, which is a different place than the Bulls are used to be. I mean, they're used to being in the neighborhood of that play-in game. And this year they're not. So Zeke, Rick, what's going on with the Bulls? What went on this week? And just what's up? I remember at one time this season, early in the season, first place, 6-0 start. I mean, Big Four. Like, man, we had a lot of buzz going
That
on.
was a long time ago.
When you think about NBA content, it was like football season was still early even then, so it was a long time ago.
That was years ago.
So yeah, let's go ahead and review their week. I'll pull up because you know my boy Rick, I'm always my production bag. So I got a little graphic for y'all. You don't even gotta look at your phone.
Oh,
It's
okay.
right there. Yeah, since we met last week, y'all played the Grizzlies, the Raptors, the Cavs, and you're playing the Rockets here right now. You should just tipped off, or you're ready to tip off shortly. So what's up, fellas, with your week and what's ahead?
Yeah, we went 1-2. We beat Memphis.
You smashed Memphis.
Yeah, we did. Uzelis had 29. We had 7 in double figures. Giddey with another triple double. Light work. Memphis they ain't really playing nobody either.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they're clearly tanking. Or they had 6 in double figures with Cedric Coward leading them in scoring with 17. Zealous led us with 29. Good game from him. 22 shot attempts. I like that. 13 3-point attempts. He made 5, but if you make 5, I guess that's okay. It's still a lot of 3-point attempts from him.
This was the Taj Gibson revenge game. Taj Gibson came back to the UC.
And gave us 2 and 2.
Taj is like 40. Yeah, 40 years old. That Joker's still getting the paychecks.
Yeah, they're still getting them checks. Nothing much else to speak on in that game.
Oh, Pat Williams gave us 9 points, 3 of 7.
From 3, all 3-pointers?
No, 3 of 6 from 3-point, 50%. So 20 minutes, banged out 9 points. No Diddy.
Is Pat Williams a potential candidate for the he with us, or as it's called on the Tate's hostess version, sit your ass down?
Consistency.
Shout out to Pat Williams.
Rain dance, man. Man, sit your ass down.
Don't understand it.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, the Rockets tonight. And is it at the crib or is it in Houston?
No, it's at the crib.
Yeah, I think that's at home.
Yeah. The Raptors game, we lost that. That was a beatdown. What I'm noticing during this home stretch is that it is a lot of empty seats at the United. Like fans are starting to not show. I mean, the people are disgusted, so they're not showing up to games, and if they do, they got the typical bags over their head. So, yeah,
4th in attendance.
Yeah, it's usually 1, but
yeah, we be leading the league in attendance, even though
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we 4th right now. Hawks is number 1 actually.
But you know what it is, B. Foster? The Bulls. They
oh, wait, I put this in the right order. Hold on.
They pretty much are selling the people that we still got the yesteryear Bulls of Jordan and Sky. So they sell that to. They still sell that.
That was a long.
Yeah, and they still hold on to that. So
because those seats probably aren't cheap either.
They're not. So they still have like a Scottie Pippen night or a Ring of Honor or Derrick Rose night. So they try to pull you in and pull the nostalgia aspect of it and get people to come.
It helps that y'all usually aren't really, really bad. Y'all are always hanging on to,
Actually, as far as total attendance, Bulls are number 1, 744,000
bodies in the building or whatever.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
As far as 2020, yeah, I didn't put the chart in the right order.
That's Bulls culture right there.
Oh, take it.
See, that checks out.
And the last game we played of the weekend, we had a break after that. We played Tate's Cavs corner boys, and they James Harden destroyed us, 36-7-9. Our leading scorer was Tyus Jones, 24-3, 20 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. So yeah, but the main takeaway for the Bulls week is that people aren't showing up to the game.
So, but still number 1 in attendance. Certainly appreciate Zeke. Zeke always will get down to the facts of it all, boy. He like that quick research guy, man. I can appreciate that. You know what I mean? And then and then Rick come in with some extra facts. So I mean, I really appreciate having y'all. It's a good look, good information you sharing on the pod. So yeah, shout out to Sports Life Hip Hop Frustrated Chicago. Got some good personalities.
We also played the Raptors. We lost by 30. So. It was a Yuki game.
You know, some nights it be like that out of the club. Some nights you do the smash, and some nights you get smashed. Depending on what's going on. Y'all smashed the night before because y'all killed. Who I say y'all killed?
Same time.
And then you play Toronto. I'm old enough to remember when the Memphis Grizzlies and Toronto Raptors was expansion teams. We about to go through expansion again.
Yeah.
That's the peak.
Yeah, he tried out for Toronto.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He does. I'm like, Lil Romeo?
Lil Romeo probably about your age.
He is.
His eligibility is over.
Yeah, big time.
But yeah,
He played with DeRozan, matter of fact.
Yeah.
With DeRozan?
Yeah,
Master P did.
Him and US,
Romeo.
him and Romeo.
US.
That's how he got on the team for real. Like DeRozan was like, "You got to bring my dog."
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Because Romeo,
I didn't know that.
I don't think
He wasn't okay.
yeah, he's all right.
He's from Southern California.
Yeah.
So they wasn't letting that away. Like DeRozan could have went anywhere.
Oh, I get that. I'm not denying it. I'm disputing it. I don't know, but I would have thought Master P has something to do with it.
P team before that, I think.
Hey.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Snoop's son played football at USC. They like rappers, kids.
Right. Okay, you're right. Yeah, USC. They used to be something, man.
Yeah. I mean, even y'all might not know, even back before Reggie Bush, them boys.
You were a high recruit like that, you could just say, "Hey, I ain't coming unless you bring me." What if your boy can't play at all?
But
you still get him on the team if you're good enough.
Hey, if you super good, you get your dad a coaching spot on the team. Yeah,
you know the walk-ons that look like they IT play, IT guys and stuff.
Yeah, the duffel bag carriers.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, man. So all right, so the Bulls Rockets tonight, the Bulls. So we saw, I believe, 2 of the top 3 to 4 draft picks play and out already. They getting ready for the combine in DeBansta and Peterson.
Yeah.
The boys out. Would y'all say they 2 of the top 4 picks for sure?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bastard got to check with his mama though, see if he can go in the NBA. That's what. No, he says I have to check in with my mom, see if I can go to the NBA. That's what he said. End of quote.
He made $8 million this year, so no rush.
Nah, but that slot for the first or second pick gonna be more than $8 million though. And the faster you do that, the faster you get to that second contract.
Exactly. Yep.
Peterson talking about he might stay too, right?
He not staying.
He said that, but
he just told
his heart was barely in it this year.
Yeah, exactly. He look like he didn't care this year at all. Like,
Kansas wouldn't have him back.
Nah, I wouldn't say all that.
Bill Self don't want to deal with that. And then he could go transfer. He can go anywhere he want. Yeah, no, Izzo ain't going for that. Well, I didn't see what you did to my boy Bill Self. Another legend with 1 ring, 1 chip, like me.
Like me?
Talking in Izzo voice.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah.
I got 2. I'm sorry.
No, Self might have 2.
I think he got 2.
Hey, come on.
I think Bill Self got 2 titles. 2
Hey, but
Mario.
Look at the legends still in it, man. You got Patino in it. You got Izzo in it. You got Calipari in it. I mean, you got legendary coaches still alive, man.
You know what? Hurley is young, but he legendary too.
Early legend, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 08 and 2022.
So,
dang. Was LeBron enough, or was that a different time?
Nah, the one dude that used to wear the orange jacket all the time, coach when they
2003 was Illinois.
Yeah, he was there 2003.
Oh, this was all Kansas. 08 and 22.
Man,
He's been in Kansas since 03.
Oh wow, yeah,
when was he in Illinois then?
2000.
Yeah, 2000 to 03.
See, so
And
that
then
probably
the dude that replaced him is a dude that took the boxing dude, the light skinned point guard. What's his name?
talking about Darren Wood.
Aaron Williams. Thank you.
You
Yeah.
said the boxing dude. Why did you say that first? Oh, that's what you thought of first?
Think of his name.
That's like,
I
that's
know
like
he. I
remember
know he
Nate
played.
Robinson fought
I know he played for Utah. The light skinned boxing. He boxed though.
skin boxer.
Yeah, I
It's
ain't,
like saying Nate Robinson because he got knocked out by a dude.
I couldn't think of D. Will though. But
You
yeah,
like
all
your
right,
cut,
Pauls.
got the slick
Okay.
hair and all.
I haven't heard that specifically about him. I get the generalization. I get the stereotypical.
Now-
Yeah, you get all kind of bad PC when you hanging around us on Monday.
Yeah.
No cancel culture on false.
Hope
So
not.
false. All right. Well, since you talking, don't stop. Tell us about the Pistons week, man.
Well, last week was a clean week outside of the injury, which if you're watching the graphic, you can kind of see it. But 3-0 on the week. We eclipsed 50 wins. We're 51-19 currently. We started the week out with a couple clear wins on the Wizards. Fortunately, Cade got tied up in a loose ball and injured what appeared to be his lower back, but it turned out to be something much more serious. So the end result was a collapsed lung, which sounds pretty crazy, but it's something we've seen a few times in the NBA. Hopefully, he can get back before the end of the year and can still be eligible to be an MVP. But right now, we just want him to sit up and rest and get ready for the playoffs. But in the meantime, we've been handling business. Jalen Duren's been taking over. He's been dominating. He had 36 in that first game. But he is completely taken over as a dominant inside presence. And the bench has been doing their part too. We saw the best game as a Piston from Kevin Huerter. He had 14 points in that second game, and he had 4 steals. He's been getting to the rack. He's been dunking. He's getting that confidence back. He's been stepping in from the 3-point line. He's been moving without the ball, and he looks pretty good. The team as a whole has played as a team. And, everybody's contributing. Paul Reed has really, really stepped up. Isaiah Stewart is out too. So that opens up some opportunities for Reed to play. And he just comes in and gets the job done. The last
What's wrong with Isaiah Stewart?
calf. It's a calf.
Lingering.
Yeah, definitely. But you know what, though? It seems as if the team, I don't want to say the team plays better without Isaiah Stewart, but, I don't know. Paul Reed just gets the job done. Like sometimes
Watch it.
I'm just saying he'll
Like,
get it
and he go to work.
for 10 minutes. He'll get in the game for 10 minutes at the end, and he'll knock out a quick 12 like out the gate. Like he just works. I don't know what it is. So yeah, Paul Reed had 17 and 20 minutes in the second game against the Wizards. The Warriors are very depleted. No Jimmy Butler, no Steph Curry. Porzingis is just barely out there. Their 2 leading scorers were Brandon Podziemski and Gary Payton Jr. or Gary Payton II, whatever it is. So that doesn't bode well for your team. The Pistons defense forced 25 turnovers against them, and Dennis Jenkins in 38 minutes had 22.7 rebounds and 8 assists. So he has really, one thing that I notice about him is that when he's not playing in Cade's shadow, he's not worried about getting put out for Cade. He plays with a different pep in his step. And he's been a starting point guard. This is a guy that right before Cade was hurt had a DNP. He was behind Sasser. He was behind LeVert. He was playing behind Kevin Huerter. So the minute Cade left the court, even in that game that he got hurt, because Cade only played 5 minutes, Dennis Jenkins stepped right in, no problem. And like I said, we're 3-0. We're 3-0 since Cade's left. And yeah, so you got your best offensive player and arguably one of your best defensive players out, and we really haven't missed a beat. We're playing the Lakers right now. What is the score right now? 13 points at halftime right now with Luka playing, which he should not be playing. I'm gonna sound insensitive to the situation because he got something going on. Regular baby mama drama. Ain't nothing new. But he took exception to what Batadze said, and he went to the media and said, say what you want, don't say nothing about my family, whatever.
I mean, we talked about that briefly backstage. I wasn't aware of it. I didn't see that game that it happened. But what did Luka do?
I don't even.
He just said something, or did he like?
Do y'all know? Because I don't really know. I think I don't, what he.
He said Goga said something to him and he repeated it back to him and the ref gave him a tech. But he said all he was doing was repeating what was said to him back.
Oh, okay, yeah, he said something about if you're.
That's what Lucas said. He said, but he said Goga said he didn't say that.
Yeah, so who knows? We can all he say, she say, and whatever. So the Lakers they on a win streak for now, and but we putting the belt to them right now at home. What's up?
Rick,
Uh,
we call on you.
with Cade being injured, is there a reevaluation date?
2 weeks.
Okay.
So I think CJ McCollum had a collapsed lung last year. A handful of other guys. The average return time has been about 10 games. We got about I don't know how many games we got left, but one thing about this team, they've done it all year long. Going into it, we were 5-2 without Cade. So now we've won the last 3. So we're 8-2 without him. This team really rallies around their stars. We played with, to me, we play with more pace. Cade's a pretty good two-way player. He plays pretty good defense, but I think that when the team isn't everybody looking around waiting to see what Cade's going to do, I think we as a whole play harder. Like I said, Stewart's not playing either. And sometimes I hate to say it, I forget that he's gone because, outside of the fact that Dern has just been a man amongst boys, Paul Reed, man, hey, that dude is going to get paid next year. I don't know if I'm just saying that. Hey, y'all might overpay for him, and hey, salute to him. It probably won't look the same, but
And Foss wouldn't know because he's been overpaid for it before. Malik Bridges, go ahead, Foss.
hey, when it's your time, it's your time.
Well, is he on the verge of losing All NBA?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if he doesnn't come back, he'll miss it by 4 games or something.
Oh,
like that.
wow.
Yes,
He played 60 games last I heard him talking about. I need.
Hurry back, Cade. I'm sure he got a kicker.
I mean, ballers know though, right? I mean, you want it on your resume.
If he misses this, catch it on the flip side next. But the team is rolling with a full head of steam going into that. No reason like you could hurry back, Cade. Accolades don't mean nothing, man. I mean they do, but
They mean something to us.
What to you?
To all of us, I
Like the fan.
brag and say, "Yo, Cade made All NBA. He's this. He's that."
Yeah. I want to brag about us making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. More the first team All NBA.
Talk your mess.
Yeah.
Zeke's fault because he wore that Pistons shirt last week. We gonna talk. We gotta talk about that too.
Bruh.
Getting a little bit of the big false energy back. He kind of had a humbling that 1 week. Then they went over.
Had the long face. There.
They the one like what 6 out of 8 or something like that. And now the Pistons look good playing well without Cade too. You got to give it to him.
Brian got 0 points. Oh my God.
Couldn't do that when I was playing.
Yeah, but okay, so the Pistons are playing the Lakers right now, and you mentioned the scores. You said it's halftime?
Yeah, halftime. We up 65-52.
All
These
right,
Lakers got 15.
Keep it moving real quick. I'll get an update on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers, since we last met last Monday, they played the Bucks on Tuesday. I think Giannis played. No, Giannis didn't play. Giannis didn't play. That was a game that Mobley had like 27 and 15, some boards he'd never get if Giannis was in the game. But, they played well. Donovan Mitchell didn't play that game. But, I mean, we getting a really good version of James Harden since he's been there. I think the Cavs are like 10-3 since the trade or something like that. Played a close game against the Bulls. Ended up going ahead and able to secure that one late because of James Harden. I believe that game he scored like 35 or 36 and 8 and 8. Just the 8 and 8 about automatic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends. The points gonna fluctuate between 19 and 27 or something like that. So Rick mentioned earlier he did kind of go off on the Bulls scoring that 36. The game on Sunday, Sunday, against the Pelicans. End up securing that game, and Donovan Mitchell and James Harden scored 25 to 35 fourth quarter points and assisted on the other 10 points scored in the quarter on 4 of the other baskets. So they kind of make it happen. We're trying to let them play together these last 10 games, let them build that chemistry, that closing chemistry. As far as the Eastern Conference goes, as far as two guys offensively, I don't think there'd be any two other guys I want. Maybe, probably Tatum and Brown, if I'm just being honest. But no, I like the fact that Donovan Mitchell, because we saw him the past few years in the playoffs, just frantically being trapped and having to exert too much energy and stuff in the fourth quarters and stuff in Cleveland. If you freeze him out, then you got guys like my boy Ty Jerome and different guys making decisions and just not looking good. But this year, I think we could be a different narrative without you have Harden and Mitchell going to play in the fourth quarter. You had something, Rick? You was asking a question or something? Did you raise your hand or you half raise?
I have. I was thinking of something. Jared Allen, when's he coming back?
Maybe tomorrow. I hadn't heard the report today, but they said Tuesday after last week, after the Pelicans game, he could come back tomorrow. So if he don't come back tomorrow, I would definitely expect him back the next game after that. Tomorrow, I believe we play Orlando. Could definitely use him against Orlando. And I think that solidifies the defense back. It has given Evan Mobley and James Harden time to build a rapport. They pretty good with the pick and roll also. Jared Allen's actually in the same pick and roll with Harden is more of a roller. In Evan Mobley, you have more options. He can fade, he can roll, he can get the ball and swing. No diddy. But because he's a better passer than Jared Allen. But yeah, so I like the way the offense is looking. We just have defensive lapses like over the past couple of weeks. The defensive lapses in certain periods of the game. Like that's how Chicago got back in the game against us. They was down by 27. They got back in the game against us, cut it to like 3 late. And then against the Pelicans were up at like 11 in the fourth quarter. They had to struggle to come back. That's when you had to go nuclear with Harden and Mitchell taking over the fourth quarter, but they able to come back and get a win. So they went 3-0 on that road trip. 3-0 is a good road trip. Build some confidence. Going to play Orlando tomorrow, which is a playoff team, obviously. I believe they currently slide in the 6th seed, if I remember what we looked at earlier. So, just playoff competition. Go ahead and try and further be ready. So, looking forward to the next few games. And I believe the Cavs got 10 games before the season is up. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Anything else about the Cavs? We'll keep it moving.
No, we can keep it moving.
So, next, I had a question for y'all, right? So, Kevin Durant recently passed Michael Jordan on all-time scoring list. So, looking at the all-time, I got 2 questions for y'all. Look at the all-time scoring list, the top 10.
Zeke's wheelhouse.
The top 10, as it currently stands, could be a couple days old, but the order is correct. Kevin Durant and LeBron, because LeBron got 0 false hits, so maybe LeBron's still on the same number. But this is the order. So my question 1 is, who you think KD passes Kobe first or James Harden passes Wilt first? What's more likely to happen first?
KD, just because Harden is, he's a little bit more of a passer now.
Right.
KD definitely going to continue to let it fly.
Harden is durable, though. KD is.
Harden plays. Rick.
Harden plays every game. He doesn't sit out a lot.
Yeah.
But we're talking about the longevity of the next 2 seasons.
Harden is going to play for him. He's going to play.
Is KD older then?
Yeah.
He is. You see, look, hey, man.
Man.
Yeah, you got to be older than Joker to do him like that.
Right.
That had to be Harden's rookie year.
He still looked the same, man. He just got more hair on his face.
Yeah, but I'm saying, KD obviously was a vet because KD was in Seattle.
KD got less points to go to pass.
See, my math is bad, so
no, he does. It's not about if he'll pass Kobe. It's a matter of when, because games played. My argument or my thing is Harden is going to play next year. You can guarantee Harden's going to play 65 to 70 games. Book it.
Yeah,
he's usually durable. So KD, he's sometimes shaky Eddie when it comes to the injuries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Harden need 22.59 as a KD 13.49.
Well, it's quite a bit.
Yeah, it is quite a
We
bit.
still got this is just regular season?
Yeah,
Oh, just
regular season.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm sure KD will crash out and one. I guess either one of them might ask out of where they at right now, so ain't no telling where they headed.
I think Harden is cool with Donovan. I think he cool right now for a couple of years.
Because
KD on the other
book
hand,
a couple years just because they cool now.
that's what I said. I said a couple of years. But KD on the other hand, I think it's
Short lived over there.
it's shaky rocky waters over there in Houston.
Wow, you think so?
Some reports that they really
Right.
don't. Yeah, KD really don't rock with that team.
He didn't go there and sign an extension?
He did. He did. That was the whole reason of the trade. But he don't get along with Jabari Smith. Like a lot of players, he kind of enigma. He kind of an outsider. And I've heard that a lot about KD in locker rooms.
Oh, weirdo. To them young guys, for real. Them keep weird anyway. Shout out PG County right here, KD. But, hey, KD different.
Want to make sure you can walk them streets.
Yeah. But nah, man. But, okay, no, I probably would go KD because I think KD is 24 tonight. Harden like 24 this year. His average dropped since he went to Cleveland. He was like 25 when he was with the Clippers. But that consistency and the ability to I think Harden has more of an ability to have a bigger games than KD as we go forward. Like we talk about 40 plus point games. That's more in Harden bag now than KD. But KD more consistently gonna get you that 25 to 30 on a regular.
You still dropping 40 on it?
Yeah.
He capable of.
He capable, yeah.
More than KD, the best scorer
so far points this season.
But I bet Harden got more 50, 40, 50, and 60 point games than KD right now. KD just not just.
Harden, the Rocky days. I'm talking about now. Now Harden, I have 13 assists.
I think Harden, compared to two, Harden more likely to go for 60 than KD.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. And it's partly because he controls pace in the game. It has
KD ain't controlling the pace.
Right. So, all right, and my next question regarding that is on the graphic, right? We talking about the top scorers. So the top 10 scores. Which of the top 10 scores? No, how many from that list right there that you're looking at? Top 10 scores, right? How many of those guys are top 10 players in the NBA?
Right now?
You talking about the
current players?
The players on the list
yes.
of the top 10 scores, how many of those guys are top 10 NBA all-time players?
All time.
All-time players.
You take Dirk out.
Take Dirk out.
Karl Malone.
Top 10? I don't know about Malone.
I don't know about Karl Malone. He looked shakier every day the more you learn about him.
The more you learn about him.
I'm just saying, if you know, you know.
I told y'all backstage, though, see? I will let y'all knock Karl Malone, but at the same time you knock Karl Malone, you got to knock the leader of the free world, too. Look shaky, too, over there.
Oh, my God. Of course. We ain't rocking with dog. I mean, see, we getting off, Just take.
Yeah, no, but see, I didn't make it political. I didn't go. I was the leader of the free world. I didn't say no names, no nothing.
You just said the word political. But yeah,
on the list.
I mean, that's a good. They all kind of.
That's a good question.
I'm trying to think who in there, who is outside of that really. I mean, obviously you got Magic and.
So Dirk come off, right? Dirk dropped not top 10 player.
Dirk dropped
probably.
I feel comfortable with that. I mean, is Harden a top 10 player?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Harden is an emphatic no. He's not a top 10 player.
No, I'm with you.
I agree.
You got to. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tate.
No, Dirk and Harden off the list of this list.
Right.
And right now, off the top of your head, who would you fill it with?
Magic.
Magic would go in. Who else would go in for Harden or Dirk? Who's the other guy?
Will Chamberlain, 100.
Wilt's in there.
I thought that was Kareem. Oh, no, they both in there.
Taking Dirk and we taking Harden. Those are guaranteed not top 10. No disrespect to Harden and Dirk, by the way.
Bam Adebayo. But I had to do it.
Does Larry Bird make it?
Ooh.
Bird ain't on it.
How was he not in the top 10?
He's not a top 10 scorer. This the scorer list.
No. That's right. That's what. How was he? How did he?
He probably didn't play long enough.
You know what? I gotta dunk.
Not the pretty pick. Not the
Nah, it's not a sexy pick, but
See, that's what I was gonna say, but I didn't want to say.
To me, if that's the case, then to me, Karl Malone got to come off that list.
That's fine.
Yeah, I would take Malone.
I would take.
Hey,
I'm
all for pushing.
What about Steph?
I don't think Steph top is yet quite top 10. 12? He floated that 12 range though.
Bird, Duncan, and Curry. If you want them in top 10, I'm not arguing.
Well, that's one I never would have thought of.
Can y'all guess who the next active player is?
Active?
Who's 14 on the all-time scoring list, still active.
It's not Steph.
Steph is 20.
Somebody that's old. Is he old?
Boy got more buckets.
Still in the stat sheet in Sacramento.
Yeah.
That's a dude that's gonna play forever.
He probably
You want to talk about durability?
He wouldn't have enough time now because he's about 200 away from Elvin Hayes, 13. He'll pass him next year for sure, but this season might be a wrap. Yeah, Russ is on here. DeRozan is 18.
DeRozan 18 on all-time list?
Yeah, DeRozan.
That's another dude that plays every game.
Yeah. DeRozan don't miss a lot of time.
And it's 20 points a game. For
he just
years.
He just had 40 the other day.
Yep.
I got a question for you, Tate. And Foster, obviously, you can answer it too, but I know this is Tate's wheelhouse. Olajuwon or Duncan? And I know you saw Olajuwon up close. Olajuwon or Duncan?
Yeah, man. I'm old enough to remember the national championship between Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon, 1985. Slamma Jamma, Houston Rockets, Clyde Drexler. That was 83, though. But they did play in the Final Four or something. I'm messing it up now. But yeah, man. Hakeem Olajuwon or Duncan?
Yeah.
I got to go Duncan merely because I feel like Duncan is top of his position.
Yeah.
And Hakeem is among the top 3 or 4 his position. All-time great, no doubt.
Yeah.
But I got to go Duncan.
I feel like Olajuwon kind of had a washed era. Didn't he play for the Raptors? Sonics, I remember, kind of ish.
And Duncan didn't really stay around long enough to be super duper washed.
Sometimes you got to know when to get on.
He had to play with one team.
Right, yeah. He got up out of there.
Spurs culture, by the way.
But man, we don't hold it against MJ.
MJ was still blocking on the glass as an owner.
Pump faking Mike Jordan.
It's always the narrative. I get it.
He left and came back. It's not like he left on top. He just popped back out real quick. Let me play with these jokers and go to the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Was Olajuwon still an All-Star when he got up out of there? No.
We all love Mike.
The next active player on the Dame Lillard at 42.
Damn, 42?
Yeah.
That's the next active?
After Steph.
And Russ. Wow.
Steph, LeBron had more points than Steph had right now. And when the year they beat him in the finals. LeBron is where Steph is at now.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb. There's only 3 names that you can put in the top 10: Curry, Duncan, and Magic. Magic definitely got to be top 10. I think.
Yeah, where is Magic on the score?
He's not a scorer though.
But I agree. See, now that's why I got Curry at 12. Because I'm going Magic, Bird, Duncan. Argue that either.
He also cut his career short because of the.
Yeah,
I think Bird only played 12 seasons himself.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he was. That was an honorable mention. Same thing with Stockton because Paul's boy Zeke should have been there. And you know what? They was giving out the Super Light Skin Award. You got Bird, you got Stockton, you got Christian Laettner, Isaiah over Shaq, and probably if you was going
Laettner.
Yeah, Laettner. They took one college person. Laettner went over Shaq. Stockton went over Isaiah. And if you didn't get Bird, maybe you put Dominique on that team.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think back. 92?
Yeah. They said Zeke wasn't on there because of
Reggie Miller, maybe. I'm just trying to think of the guys back in the 90s.
Yeah. That's the politics of.
Right. That was the first dream team too.
Hey, Mike, you want to?
Right.
That was it.
I think that happened. Ain't no alleged.
Then Mike didn't.
All but confirmed.
To this day. Talk to this day.
Zeke don't fool with Mike like that. They don't like each other. They need to have a record.
Neither. See,
Like,
Pippen talked about him in that new commercial.
What'd you say, Zeke?
Pippen talking about Jordan that new Mr. Pibb commercial.
Saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that.
The
He
soda?
kept calling it Pip.
Yeah.
He kept calling it Pip. Oh yeah, you said he's selling his merch.
He's
That
right.
couldn't have been a big bag.
I think
Yeah, I heard of Pibb. I think I seen like commercial. Maybe one of the commercials. Maybe they're saying, showing the part of he's sitting in like a chair or something.
I mean, he jokingly says it's the second best. Like he's the second best.
When
to
something
Jordan.
has been considered second best for so long, we just blindly accept it as gospel. A decade-long plot built on marketing, social media, and multi-part documentaries. Yeah, that's a shot at Mike in the last game.
Man,
Nah, it is. I mean, Scotty can always say Mike ain't win nothing before I got here. Not one playoff game.
That was his comeback
Yeah.
back in the day.
Go ahead, Rick. Give it up to the guy.
I was gonna say, aren't y'all tired of the Scotty?
Oh, it goes down in sports history, sports culture, the beef between teammates that needed each other to get where they got. I mean, it's just, it's just a narrative that's out there that'll never go away because they never will play together again.
I don't think they ever gonna make up either.
Nah.
Probably not. Mike ain't made up with Charles Barkley.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Mike Daddy.
that's why
Hey,
things
but
get personal.
things get personal off the court more so unless you Tony Parker.
I mean, Jordan and Barkley got a better
Just
chance.
on and off, huh?
Jordan and
What'd you
Barkley got a better chance of making up than Jordan and Scotty.
Yeah, but it's been like 13 years now.
Yeah, Barkley willing to bury the hatchet though. It's up to Mike.
Mike taking over NASCAR. He ain't worried about
Right,
the
he ain't thinking about none of this. He winning on the NASCAR circuit now.
He is. Shout out Mike. Couldn't get that chip. Go to the next thing as an owner. But yeah, ruined the Charlotte franchise. But they bouncing back now since Mike out the door. Drafted Kwame Brown. We always elevate Mike, and he should be as a player and a marketing guy and advertising guy, shoe guy, all that stuff. But man, we got to knock Mike sometime when just to keep him regular.
Sometimes you need a Brad Stevens.
Yeah. See, and Mike, like leaders of the free world, they get petty sometimes. You talk about them, But
Yeah,
man,
Jordan super petty.
from Chicago's own Zeke, the truth teller, the truth teller. But yeah, man.
Mike.
So, man, y'all got anything else you want to talk about? Let's talk about the NBA. So the Lakers done won 9 straight. We got about 10, 12 minutes if y'all can hang that long. I mean, we just reached
Fast.
the hour mark.
Quick show, man. It felt fast anyway.
It kind of went fast. Falls out, I got full screens up, full screens on the production. We ain't in them little baby boxes I can't see.
I got you.
Because my old eyes, though, I got it. But yeah, man. So let's take an overall look at the NBA potential playoffs matchups. Let's go to the West. We kind of know the East. We live in the East. But man, right now, as it stands standing wise, okay. Well, let's look at the standings. Play-in games: Suns, Clippers, Trailblazers, Warriors. I think the Warriors ain't tripping. They know they're gonna be in the play-in, so that's why they getting slow. They trying to get healthy between now and then. They got look like 14 games left to play, 11 games left, according to where they were as of today when we started the show. This schedule, this standing is
They ain't going nowhere.
like 6:00 tonight. They're not going nowhere, so they looking at playing, having to win 2 games to get in the playoffs to play the Thunder. So they work gonna be quick, right? I think they can beat the Trailblazers,
For sure.
but would they beat the Suns or the Clippers? And who you think win between the Suns and the Clippers? If that's what it looks like, do the Suns catch the Timberwolves for 6? They're 4 games behind. I don't think so. In the play. So it looked like now Trailblazers could pass the Clippers potentially, but right now it's just the Suns and the Clippers. Who y'all picking that playing game?
I go with the Clippers.
Clippers. Robot.
He been balling this year.
Machine.
Mm-hmm.
He been balling this year.
If he's healthy.
Well, he out now, right? Is he?
If he's healthy. I'm just saying, I don't know, if he's healthy, I'm going Clippers.
Okay. False, you agree? Make it a sweep?
Agree.
So we think the Warriors beat the Trailblazers in that 9-10 game.
Is Curry playing?
So then he just resting to play at that point.
If you Curry,
Yeah.
hey, yo, I'm coming. Are you fighting to come back?
Yeah. Just
Nowhere close, so they're gonna be stuck there.
yeah. If Curry,
then that's why I said they probably just playing to get healthy because they're gonna be stuck round 10. Definitely. So I heard talk this week about Steph after his dad's jersey retirement in Charlotte. He wouldn't rule out coming back home and playing for Charlotte.
That's good.
Yeah.
This
Probably
sounds
2
good.
years away.
Go ahead and send
That would be weird.
Steph back home.
Like that looks like. Can you close your eyes and witness? No. That sounds trash.
Melo could have been a Warrior. They could have drafted him.
Yeah, could have did it like that.
Melo could.
So now they got
LaMelo.
Okay. See, you say Melo. I know one guy, the old guy, but I got you. Melo. I got you.
So now they got Dale Curry and RIP Bobby Fields up there. Those the only jerseys retired.
Oh, Bobby, okay, I do remember.
Alonzo Mourning jersey got to be up there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I would think.
I don't think so. Yeah, that is a classic jersey. Bobby Fields.
Muggsy Bogues got to be there.
No, because LaMelo wearing one.
That's it. Fields and Curry. Bill Russell, who's retired.
Bill Russell, they retired, but yeah, Fields and Curry. That's it. No Kimba. Kimba got to get retired.
No Larry Johnson.
He ain't play there.
Yeah, he wasn't there that.
He wasn't there that.
He was. I think his
there
career,
about five good years. Grandma though, he balled, but yeah, he ain't doing enough.
Yeah, even 10 years, 5-5. Charlotte and Knicks, I think.
Yeah, you're right. I looked it up. It's just Bobby Fields. Yeah, I see. I wasn't gonna do that either. Don't touch that. Don't.
I'll shut up. I'll mute myself.
No, at this point, I don't want to go back and watch the tape. What you say?
Nah.
Who was?
Bobby Fields.
Yeah.
I think he had a tragic, yeah.
Car wreck, right?
See.
Yeah, he was drafted in Cleveland, and so I mean, does that say nothing against it? Does that say partly sentiment that his jersey?
Yeah. Good choice.
So now, what you saying that? I bet Malik Sealy jersey retired in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if that's what we're doing,
was he still playing there?
That was KG OG.
He's only Minnesota.
And he was KG's best friend.
Yeah.
He got his jersey retired before KG.
Sealy did get it retired.
Sealy got retired. Yeah.
He was only in Minnesota 2 years.
He meant a lot to that community during that time.
But Sealy did in those 2 years? I'm sorry.
How he passed away and stuff, and the mentor, because him and Sam Mentor was huge mentors to KG.
Yeah, they were.
You know what I mean? And shout out to St. John's, man. Malik Sealy, St. John's. They look tough too. I don't know who they play next, but they tough.
Yeah.
I had Kansas beating them. I hate the Kansas. That was terrible defense that last play.
Straight to the cup, wasn't he?
See to the cup. Yeah. I mean, you ain't even take away his strong hand, though. But yeah, man. So, what? Anything else? The matchups. So, who plays in the Western Conference Finals? Let's ask you guys that. We just get right to that part of it.
Oh, straight to the finals. OKC and Spurs.
Yeah. And the only reason I say Spurs, they got the easier path.
Right. Yeah.
They don't have to deal with Rockets or Nuggets. They just got to deal with the Lakers.
Spurs would play the Suns or the Clippers. Then they would play the Lakers.
That should be easy.
Thunder would play the Warriors or the Blazers.
Lakers might.
I guess 7-8 both can make it. They just got to win one game.
That hurt. So
the Lakers might mess around. Might have to see either the Timberwolves and the Nuggets out the gate.
Yeah, and I'm not certain they would
That ain't gonna be a walk in the park.
Yeah, they ain't no.
Wait, you said the Nuggets, the Lakers?
Because 3-6, so it would be either between the Nuggets or the
Yeah. That's tough work.
that's gonna be a game. That's gonna be a 7-game series out the jump.
My Western Conference final, I'll say the Thunder, and I'll probably say I'm gonna say the Nuggets. I'm gonna say the best two players in the conference is Shea and Jokic. Nah, that Joker.
Yeah, the Joker, of course.
So y'all say who?
If you got the Nuggets and the Thunder, the Nuggets will have to drop.
Okay, I didn't go that deep into it.
Yeah, that's the only thing is it all depends upon who you see.
The Nuggets will have to drop to that 3-6, and then
They could.
Yeah, because they tied with the
Nuggets got to drop to 6. So if I was them, I definitely would go for that 6 seed.
I would rather play the Lakers and the Rockets, I think.
Yeah, I would definitely play the
Lakers just popped the Rockets twice, I think.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Lakers don't play defense.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
yeah. I was dogging the Lakers not too long ago, but they've been cooked.
Yeah.
Let's look at the Eastern side, right? As it stands now, the 9-10 is the Heat Hornets. We all liking that matchup.
Hornets could take that.
No, not Heat culture. No, of course not.
That's
Why can the Hornets be Heat culture?
That's a flip of the coin. I could see the Hornets dropping the egg just because they just not like that.
Yeah. I think they need more experience. I would pick the Heat in that one.
Yeah, they got a boatload of it.
And they will be playing at home. This is similar to the spot that I took the Heat last year against the Bulls.
Yeah, all you need is a cool 40.
Yeah.
As light as that sounds in comparison, 40.
As long as the Hornets aren't playing their 20 league G Leaguers in the playoff play-in, then I don't think Bam would do that. I'd be surprised if Bam ever got 50 again in his career.
Nah, he broke the record was like that. His record was like 36 or something.
Career like maybe 40.
Worst bucket getting record ever. So I would take the Heat now. When you guys real quick, Heat Hornets.
Hornets, because I just dislike him.
I didn't think about the Heat experience. They got a bunch of experience over there.
Tons of experience.
Lights might be too bright for them.
And it's in Miami. But
yeah.
All right. So
when that play Detroit, they gonna get destroyed more than likely.
Well, no, because they still got that. Whoever win that game have to win another game. They have to play the loser of the Sixers Magic.
Yeah.
Who you like Sixers Magic?
It all depends on who plays for Philly. I mean,
man, yeah.
I'm assuming if Maxey will be back, George will be back, and B to try to give it a run. I mean, that team is still ultra talented, but yeah, you just don't know who's gonna play.
Shout out to JoJo and B to being the biggest what if in NBA history.
What if he was healthy?
Yeah, like sure. JoJo would. Now that you want to talk about 83, that's a guy that could score 83.
Yep. He gonna get to the line. He gonna make it. He can hit threes. Stop him per se. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Eastern Conference Finals. We get out of here. I'm gonna start it off. I'm just gonna say Celtics and Cavs.
Celtics and Cavs.
I mean, to me, it comes down to the top 4 teams, however you look at it in the East. But so many can't be upsets. But as I look at it, those 4 are going to be some combination of the ECF.
Celtics and Cavs.
Maybe the Knicks.
I'm out on the Knicks, man. They almost lost to Brooklyn. Yes, I mean, let me shut up because we lost to Brooklyn. But
told y'all the Knicks.
Detroit, got the Cade issue. Cavs got the Jared Allen issue.
I think everybody's got a big question mark, to be honest.
Well, yeah, Knicks got the Mikal Bridges.
They got a Mike Brown. Man,
you got Towns shaky as hell. You got your 2 best players are guys that you can. We talked about this last week. The 2 best players can get hunted at any point. Yeah, you brought it up.
I said you can't win the title with your best player under 6.
Ain't ready.
That's going to be a wrap for the NBA Weekly with my indecisive crew.
I was like, we still at the point.
We got to get these seedings set in stone.
Well, we still got another week or two for that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
Appreciate you tapping into this latest episode from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel. Don't matter if you was watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify or Apple. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with everybody on the block, and hit the notification bell so you never miss none of our daily drops. And to all the guys from the shy, we say 3 things. Bear down, fly the W, and sell the team, Jerry.